Dahlia frowned deeply, her face full of worrying. That won't do. I need to save him. She turned around as if ready to leave the party immediately. Dahlia Julie grabbed her arm and tried to reason with her. Just how are you going to help? Azkaban has the tightest security there is. No one is able to leave after getting in. If you try anything recklessly, you might get into trouble yourself. What should I do then? I can't just let him face those charges. Dahlia was anxious. She was aware that Azkaban was a dangerous place. The longer someone stayed there, the more they would suffer. Don't worry just yet. Isn't Mr. Kirrin here? Julie turned her attention toward Gavin and said, Mr. Kirrin has wide connections and is a prominent figure. It should be easy for him to get someone released from Azkaban. Mr. Kirrin, Dahlia's gaze landed on Gavin, full of hope. Azkaban is considered a no-man's land. Even the military doesn't have a say in that area. Gavin rubbed his chin, looking troubled. Mr. Kirrin, I'll do anything as long as you can help, Dahlia said seriously. Since you put it that way, I suppose I should try something, Gavin replied, putting on a hesitating front. He then nodded. All right, I'll give it a shot, but I can't promise he'll be released. You know very well that Azkaban is no ordinary prison. Getting someone out is immensely challenging. I'll be forever thankful for your help, regardless of the outcome. Dahlia was extremely grateful. No need to thank me. Just consider it a favor among friends. Gavin smiled and called for one of his men. He whispered something into the man's ear, and after a brief acknowledgement, the man swiftly departed. My men will talk to the warden. Even if he's not released, your friend will likely face less suffering with me backing him. Gavin appeared confident. Even though he knew he couldn't save Dustin, he wanted to gain some leverage to ask for a favor. Thank you so much, Mr. Kirrin. Dahlia thanked him. She was very grateful. Don't mention it. Gavin quickly helped her up and smiled. Ms. Nicholson, this song is beautiful. May I have the pleasure of this dance with you? Dahlia froze. She wasn't in the mood for a dance when Dustin was in danger. However, she found it hard to refuse when faced with his extended arm. Since she had just asked for a favor, she was left with no choice and nodded reluctantly. As the music swelled, more couples joined the dance floor, but all eyes were on Dahlia and Gavin. They looked like a pair perfectly matched, their presence charming, although many women in the room felt jealous. They had to admit that Dahlia's beauty perfectly complemented Gavin's handsome features. Just as the atmosphere was getting livelier, the door was kicked open with a loud bang. Dustin strode in formidably. Although he didn't give off a domineering air, the crowd naturally made way for him as he walked past.